drive with the camera, huh?
I'm Osman. I'm not a soldier. I'm not a warrior.
Hey, it's Kevin here. In our attempt to find out more information on Osman's run across the Darfur region of Sudan, we've come here to Calber, Army Barracks.
We're going to talk to one of the lads here who was over in Chad doing peacekeeping.
I went over mid-May last year. I was a troop commander in charge of a troop of armed personnel carriers and troops. We were some of the first troops out on the ground, and we would essentially go from our base out to the villages to provide for them security and a presence and that kind of thing. And they would tell us how many refugees have been coming and going, if any bandits have come through the village or any rebels have come across. The area that we patrolled was in and around this area up here. We'd go up to Adre at the border crossing points and down as far as Darfur there.
The little kid that we've been monitoring is heading from El Fasher to Ferchana. If we were able to find out the area where this kid was, is there anything, if we got in touch, could you do anything for this kid?
We wouldn't be able to do anything for him specifically because ours is kind of more of an overall role of security of the area. Your best bet would be to get in contact with NGOs. They would have more people in the ground in those specific areas where you'd be passing through. But obviously there's maybe trouble from banditry and things like that, you know.
Is it relatively safe or dangerous in the camps? You know, how safe is it?
We're not allowed into the camps themselves. So we make sure that the NGOs are safe to move into the camps and give the refugees and the IDPs, which are the internally displaced people from Chad itself, to give them their water and their food and that kind of stuff and do what they have to do. There was a couple of instances of banditry and things like that, you know. We didn't see anybody recruiting child soldiers and stuff. We do know that goes on in the refugee and the IDP camps themselves.
Is there anything that, you know, that stays with you, I guess?
When you're looking at the refugee and the IDP camps themselves and you see how poor they are, you do kind of really feel very sorry for them and you try to do your best for them. They might not have food, they're relying on the NGOs to give them grain and stuff like that. They're living in close proximity to other people. They might have family members that have died from the conflict, and that's their life.